Guys, we are almost there. We are in the second to last activity for Python. Try and finish it today. I'm a Monster number 2. Monster or any energy drink company, please sponsor me. But anyhow, selfless, trying to save a few bucks. Broke ass college student. All right, classes, make your own car. Let's get going, baby. All right. So if you remember from the last video, to define a class, you start off with class and then you name it. And then, if you remember also, since we're doing this in steps, you would just put pass so that it just says ignore this code for the time being. Oh, and don't forget to put object in here as well. So you have to put object in there, let it know what it's doing. Now, below your car class, create a new object called myCar. So my_car equals car. And don't forget to put self in here. Oh, excuse me, you don't put self in here. So that's all we need for the time being. Alright, inside your class, replace the class name with new member variable condition and give it a value of new. Alright, so condition is equal to new. To the string new, rather. My car is new. It's 2015. I got it in 2014, of course. I always do a year before. So this is kind of relevant to me. Alright, so at the end of your code, use a print statement on the condition of my car. Alright, so let's print my_car dot condition. Now this isn't a function, so we don't need the brackets. We're just printing out the variable. So there's our new. Alright, now we have to define the init method. So def under init. Of the car, it's going to take in 4 parameters. It's going to take in the self. It's going to take in model, color, MPG. And we'll do self.model equals model, self.color equals color, and self.mpg equals mpg. Then modify the object myCar to provide the following inputs at initialization. Alright, so we are going to say, I guess we could do it below. We'll say my_car dot model equals the DeLorean. Alright, hang it down with that. Then my_car dot color equals silver, and then a whopping MPG of 88 miles. God damn, mine gets 44 highway, and that's good, but 88 is some next level shit. Alright, so here's 88. You don't need to include self. Takes exactly 4 arguments, gives 1. Line 7. Oh, whoops. Alright, so they wanted us actually to do it in here. So, self is already included, so the model is DeLorean. My mistake. Then we have silver. And then we have 88. And that should be it. It should still just print new. Alright. Print the model of my car, so we print the condition, so print my_car dot model. Print my_, then print out the color, car.color, print my_car.mpg. Cool. There it is. It's new, it's a DeLorean, it's silver, and it's 88 miles per gallon. Inside the car class, add a method called displayCar. Okay, so def display or car. That will reference the car's member variables to return the string. Return. Let's just go ahead and copy this. You can use str function to turn your MPG into a string. Let's see if we can do it in here. I don't think we can, but why not? I like to test things. Let's clean this up a bit. Replace individual print statements. My car dot display underscore car, and we'll probably have to clean up that print statement. Display car takes no arguments. One given. Oh, self. We need that always. This is a color, yeah. So alright, so let's clean this up. So we are gonna say this is space plus self dot color plus what are we doing here? Oh, plus the model. Self dot model plus width space plus self.mpg plus space mpg dot, and then we need a space right here. Now we'll do it. Self.model. Make sure you built the display correctly, adding member variables together with the plus s's. The plus s's. Alright, so remember, in order to access member variables, we have to use a self keyword. And alright, so let's just go through our string here, because that's probably where our error is. So we display the car self. We want to return this is a space self.color, and then another space plus self.model, and then a space plus self.mpg. Okay, so let's, this is a space plus self.color plus space self.model. Okay, so let's go to the Q&A form and find out what's going on. We're on 7 of 11. It was creating class methods. Output is correct, but still getting error. I put the period. Okay, this is how they want us to do it. So if you remember way back when, early on, we had this ampersand s where we could put in the variables. In his case, he forgot the period. I forgot all about this. I was like, I knew there's an easier way to do this. This isn't much easier. It's about the same length, but this will basically, it looks like we're modulating it. It's the same symbol, but it's going to substitute it in order. Cool. So you see this is a silver DeLorean with 88 miles per gallon. Nice. So inside the car class, add a method drive car. So let's clean this up. So def drive car. That sets self.condition to use. And then we'll say self.condition equals used. Remove the call to my car.display car. Instead, print only the condition of your car. Print my underscore car.condition. Then drive your car. Drive. I'll say my underscore car dot drive underscore car. And finally print the condition again. So print my underscore car dot condition, and if we did everything right, it should change to used. Unexpected indentation. You are correct. Python emulator. So new and then used because we drove it, hence it's used. Alright, so let's create another class called electric car. And in this electric car, we are going to inherit from car. So electric car, car, and then def, we have to define the init, and it's going to get self. Method class of init method of that includes a battery type member variable in addition to the model, color, and MPG. So it should already include that, and then we'll child class, parent class. Let's see, referring to define as a child. So we'll do self battery underscore type. It sounds like it wants us to override this. We'll do model, color, MPG. I'm not 100% sure, but this is what it sounds like to me. Self dot battery underscore type and equals battery underscore type. Sometimes you just gotta test things out. Self dot model equals model. Self dot color equals color. Self dot MPG equals MPG. On a side note, can I say how refreshing it is to not be criticized in my videos? Like, I know I make mistakes, and I know I have like 300 subscribers right now. It's not, a lot, but it is nice to know that people understand that the point of these videos is to teach myself as well as to help others in the process. So thank you for anyone who's been like, oh my god, what's going on? Why can't this guy see this error? I feel like it's part of programming, part of learning, and I appreciate for those of you who have just kind of accepted the fact that that's how these videos are kind of going. They're kind of supposed to be learning tools for the viewer and for myself. But anyhow, so init method that includes battery type. So then create electric variable my car with molten salt. Want the molten salt battery type. Alright, so let's see here. We have I guess we can create rename this the same thing since it's gonna be taking in different variables. We may have to delete the old one. My car equals, we'll just do what they say for the time being, and this is molten salt, and then we'll just do D and C and 40 just to speed it up. So we have an invalid syntax. Make sure you define new electric car class. Electric car. Line 29. So, oh, don't forget the comma. And bam, we still get our new and used, but all our code is good here. It's inside electric car, add a new method, drive car. So we are going to define drive underscore. We're going to override drive car, and we'll just do self, and we'll do self dot condition equals like new. Apparently they last better. Then outside electric car, print the condition. So print I'm getting rid of this one real quick. We don't need that anymore. We don't need this either. My underscore car dot condition, and then print my underscore car dot drive underscore car, and then print the condition once more. Car dot condition. So it should get new, and then it should go to use. Line 15. there we go. So new, none, like new. Drive car. So apparently it doesn't return anything for that, which I guess it's not supposed to. And there we go. Cool. So we're gonna define a point3D method class. So class point3D that inherits from object. All right. Inside point3D, define a init method. Self x, y, z, and then initialize them. Self dot x equals x, self dot y equals y, self dot z equals z. Alright, then define a under repr under that returns. Okay, so apparently what this does, oh, this is, I don't know why they use the D instead of the S, but hey, whatever works. So, this is just going to format it properly for when we want to get it returned. And then outside the class definition, create a variable called my underscore point. Let's drop down one more line, my underscore point. Containing a new instance of point3D equals point3D, and we have 1, 2, 3, and finally we want to print my point. So print my underscore point, and don't forget self. And there we go. So we get the 1, the 2, and the 3, and we've earned our class badge. What? And we only have one final Python course. I never thought it would come. And then we will start our game so very soon. So looking forward to that. But file input and output is what we'll be doing lastly. And depending on what sort of language, I've done this in Java, it's a pain in the ass, and I'm hoping Python handles it a lot better. So with that being said, comments, questions, anything constructive, appreciate it, and WordPress topics. I want to do some WordPress videos. I use it every day, and I'm not sure what people need to know for WordPress. I'm trying to come up with stuff on my own, but anything helps. So I will see you guys in the final file input and output video.